All right, another example solving log equations. This one has natural logs. Again, the type of log it is, though, the base doesn't matter. It doesn't really affect the way you solve it. Just remember when you see ln, it's log base e. So now I've got log, log, log. So a couple different ways you could tackle this. I'm going to show you both. So combine these into a single log. And so we would have ln of x plus 1 over x minus 2. In fact, I'm going to do this, and subtract that over. Minus ln x would equal 0, so we get all our logs on the same side. That's one strategy. And then you could combine one more step using another log property, right? Quotient property, just use it again. So this would go to the bottom. So ln of x plus 1 over x squared minus 2x equals 0. So x, right, went to the bottom times x minus 2. And now rewrite it as an exponential. So e to the 0, well, that's just 1. So x plus 1 over x squared minus 2x equals 1. X plus 1 equals x squared minus 2x. And let me rearrange this a little bit. So x squared minus 3x minus 1 equals 0. So we've got a quadratic on our hands there, and we're going to solve it here in just a minute. Okay, let me just show you an alternative way to get to the same place. So this first step would be very similar. Combine these using the quotient property. So ln x plus 1 over x minus 2 would equal ln x. Now, notice I've got natural log of something equals natural log of something. Well, that's basically the quotient property. Or the quotient property, I'm sorry, the one-to-one property. Log of something equals log of something. So this has to equal this. You can just wipe out your logs. So x plus 1 over x minus 2 equals x. X plus 1 equals x squared minus 2x. X squared minus 3x minus 1 equals 0. Notice we get the same place, just a different way to get there. Okay, personally I like this. It's just a little quicker, I think. Now let's solve this quadratic, clean this up. I'm going to complete the square, remind us how to do that, because this one won't factor. Most of the ones I throw at you will, but this one's not going to factor nice. So half of 3, that's 3 halves squared, 9/4. So let's add 9/4 to both sides. So x minus 3 halves squared equals 13/4. Take the square root of both sides. So x minus 3 halves equals plus or minus square root of 13 over 2. And x equals 3 plus or minus the square root of 13 all over 2. Now, if we check those answers, right, we've got to go back to our original equation. 3 minus the square root of 13. Well, square root of 13 is bigger than 3 because the square root of 9 is 3. So 3 minus square root of 13, that would be a negative number. That would not work in our original. And so 3 plus square root of 13 over 2 is going to be the only valid solution to that one.